In this video, we're going to be using 345 Soap Company Derby and the Blackland Razors Blackbird in titanium. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your OCDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And as mentioned before, today we're going to be using 345 Soap Company Derby. 345 Soap Company is one of my absolute favorite artisans. He produces great soaps with great scents at great prices, and this one is no exception. This is Derby. It comes to you for $16.95 for 5.8 ounces, or $2.92 an ounce on our cost chart, which is exceptional. And there's some really good ingredients in this soap. We'll show them to you right there. There's 3 milks: donkey, camel, goat, and 345 proves you can put good ingredients in a soap and still charge a reasonable price. It's one of the things I really love about it. This particular soap, the scent on it is inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540, which is a really nice scent. I'll put the notes for you right there. If I had just read the notes, I probably would have never tried this soap because the notes don't appeal to me, but it just comes off really, really nice. A very pleasant, obviously a cologne type scent because it's based on a cologne. Scent strength is right on the edge of medium, the lower end of medium. Between light and medium, probably the entry level of medium, I'd call it. Just a really nice soap, and there is the pour, for those of you who are interested in that. I really like 345 Soap Company soaps. Easy to lather, great price, really nothing at all to complain about. Also today, we're going to be using, for the first time, the Blackland Blackbird in titanium. Now, Shane from Blackland, I had him on Real Talk a few weeks ago, and he said, hey, I have one of these for you to try. I'm going to send it over. So we're going to try it for the first time today with the Gillette Nasset blade. This is an expensive razor. No doubt about it. Titanium always is. This retails for $300 US. The aggression is listed as 7 out of 10. It is 54 grams, or it was 1.8 ounces on my scale. The stainless steel version is 103 grams, or is 3.4 ounces on my scale. And that is one of the big differences between titanium and stainless. Titanium fits somewhere between stainless steel and aluminum in weight. So for those who they want a durable metal like stainless steel, or arguably even more durable, that is not quite as hefty, the titanium might be a good fit for you. Many people really love titanium. I really love my stainless steel version as well. I love it. The Blackbird is an exceptional razor, in my opinion. Let me set that aside, and let's get to lathering. It's good to be with you today. By the way, we have our almost 24 hours of growth there. And so we're going to enjoy the shave today. The brush for today is the APShaveco, one of their handcrafted series. It's like a butterscotch handle. And we have our Captain's Choice bow, and inside, of course, the 345 Soap Company Derby, which made a really nice creamy lather rather easily. And for me, I really appreciate 345 for that reason. They're giving you good ingredients, or at least ingredients that I like. I like the milks. Goat's milk, donkey milk, all that kind of stuff. And so, but they're not charging you $5, $6 an ounce like some companies do. And we had 345 Company on Real Talk, I don't know, a month and a half or so ago. Really nice guy. And he just wants to make the type of products that he likes, and he wants to make them high quality, but also affordable. And for a relatively new soap maker, I really appreciate that, because sometimes we see a brand new soap maker come out of the gate with $5, $6 an ounce soaps. And for me, I'm not a big fan of that, honestly. When you're first starting out, at least, let us try your wares affordably, at least. And of course, obviously, people will complain if you raise them, over time. But 345 is committed to giving you a very good quality product at a very good price, and I am a fan. And just this morning, I went ahead and subscribed to his subscription service. So he has a service where you subscribe, and I think it starts at $33. For $33, you get a splash and a soap every single month, and you can sort of pause that subscription on months where maybe you already have the scent or you don't want that particular scent. It's pretty awesome. And I just subscribed to that this morning. Wow, very nice feedback. You hear that? I don't know if you can hear that, but you'll hear more of it on the net. But that sounded really good. It feels really good. Very smooth. The blade, again, is Nasset. Very smooth, which is, you know, sort of what the Blackbird is. Very nice. That feels really smooth. And who doesn't like smooth in a razor? You know, there's no need to be rough on your face if you don't have to be. I do like efficient razors, but I like them even more when they're quite smooth. And this one is certainly that. Now, again, there's no way to get around the fact that titanium is an expensive metal. Just about every titanium razor made is quite a bit more than stainless steel. There aren't very many that are, you know, under $200, let's say. It's quite expensive to manufacture in titanium, but I have to say, it's very smooth. And again, in weight, it's somewhere between aluminum and stainless steel, which is a sweet spot for many. I know, for example, I really like my Timeless titanium razor, and I prefer it over the stainless. But when it comes to the actual shave, you know, I find that they work great, all of them. But titanium is just kind of a sweet spot, and it's quite durable, quite hard. And that makes it that's why it's a, you know, sort of a super premium sort of cost and material. Certainly not for everyone. Some people will never buy a titanium razor, and that is completely okay, because you don't have to. You can buy a pot metal razor. You can buy you can buy the $1 Assured razor from Dollar Tree, which I've used many times on the channel, and get a great shave from it. But there is a certain level of enjoyment that comes with handling. When you have it in your hand, you can just tell it's a quality piece. It's been machined very, very well, and you know, you get some additional enjoyment out of that. Now, there are folks who will argue that that's just too much for me to enjoy, and that is entirely okay. I respect your perspective on that. And you know me, I'll use razors and soaps of all costs and varieties. On hardware, you know, I don't mind picking up a premium piece on occasion, because you know that's a lifetime investment. You can pass it down to your kids, grandkids, and if taken care of, it's going to last forever. It's a little more difficult for me to justify really high price software. But this today, the Derby by 345, is not high price. It's really good. And look at that lather. I mean, it's fantastic. Ease of use, really high on this one. It's like, for me, Shannons and Sterling, for example, produce very high quality lathers easily. A&E would be another example that produces a very high quality lather easily. And then there are some soaps that I have to work a little bit harder at, and they're, quite frankly, not quite as enjoyable for me, although you can still get a very good result from them. Zingari Man would be an example of that. For me, it's a really good quality soap, but I have to use a little more product and finesse a little bit more. And so the ease of use for me with it is not quite as high as it is with these soaps. That's just my opinion. And it's based on the way I do things, and that's the only way I can evaluate things. People will disagree, but I think most everybody who's tried 345 have agreed it's a pretty doggone good quality soap. And in my opinion, it's as good as anything else out there for the money. Quite good. That was really nice. It's quite slick, smells great, no burning or anything like that, no reacting to the scent. And I've been after this Derby for a while. It's been sold out for a while. Initially, when it came out, I didn't know it was based on the Baccarat Rouge. So once I found out, then it was, sold out for a while. So if you get the subscription service from 345, which again starts at, it's $33, and you'll receive a soap and splash. And that's not bad price, all things considered. A full set, Anyway, you don't have to worry about it being sold out. It'll be just sent to you And then again, like I said before, you can pause it at any time because he lists sort of what's upcoming for the several months in advance. So if you see something you either already own or don't think you're interested in, you can just pause it for that month and then restart it or what have you. So that's pretty cool. It's a interesting concept, and sort of assures if you want something, you can get it, and you get it a bit earlier than everyone else, you know, at the retail. So that's a cool idea. And like I said, I just pulled the trigger this morning because he has a new barbershop fade, and I'm certainly interested in that. So I said, let's just subscribe. And you know, I looked at the next few months, and I don't think I own those. So I'm like, hey, let's give it a go. At this price and quality, it's really it's good stuff. And this is what I love about artisanal products is there are artisans out there who really excel in giving you a very good product for a very, very, very decent price. And I always like that. That always makes me happy. And so when I use 345, Shannon, Sterling, you know, even A&E, if you're a club member, is quite competitive. Given the quality of that soap, really love it. PAA makes some great stuff. The CK formula is quite affordable. So I always encourage the artisans who have sort of classic formulas, if they can keep one around that's, you know, affordable, I think that's very, very nice, and I think people appreciate it. Or folks like John, who just here at 345, who just makes a great soap at an affordable price, and it's got the ingredients in it that a lot of much higher priced soaps have. And so there's no compromise in quality. And there's certainly no compromise in the lather. And really, as I said before, look at that. The ease of use is just something I really appreciate. I don't have to come in here and try to finesse or, you know, worry about adding too much water or not enough product. I just use my standard amount of product and go to work, and it produces a nice lather. Takes water, and I love it. All right, let's get on with our final pass with the Blackbird Titanium. The debut here has been very, very good. It is a high quality razor. And every razor I've tried from Blackland has been good. I own, of course, the Blackbird in stainless. I own the Vector, of course, which I think is the best single edge razor I've ever used, the Vector. I own the Saber, which is the gym style shaver Blackland produces. It is phenomenal as well. And so I've also owned the Dart, which I don't think they're making anymore. At least somebody said they weren't. And for me, that razor was kind of duplicative with the Blackbird. It wasn't quite as smooth as the Blackbird. So for me, I didn't find it necessary to keep that particular one. But I've been impressed with all the Blackland offerings. And I had a good time talking to Shane in that Real Talk interview. And if you haven't seen that yet, I'll pop it up in one of the corners here for you. It's worth watching. He talks about the Era, which is coming out, the first stainless steel 3D printed razor. I'm looking forward to that big time. That should be awesome. It's going to be priced well. He's shooting for, I think, somewhere around 75 bucks. And that might be a game changer. We'll see. But I tell you what, the TI Blackbird is very smooth, and the blade in here is Gillette Tenacet on its second use. Figured I'd just go ahead and use it because I opened it up yesterday, and it is a good blade. Very nice, plenty of sharpness and smooth. But remember, blade preference is very subjective. What I think is a great blade, you may not. So always keep that in mind, that blade preference is like scent preference and everything else. You just never know if you're going to align with someone else. But the Nasset in the TI Blackbird here is phenomenal. You can tell just based on this first shave, this is a fantastic shaver, as is the stainless steel. Is this one better than the stainless steel? I really don't know. I do prefer the weight on this one, but in terms of the shave, I think they're both smooth and excellent. Maybe I'll use them side by side and sort of see if I have a strong preference for one. I think I would always prefer the weight on this one because titanium has just enough weight to feel good in your hand while not feeling too heavy. That's sort of the allure of it. Man, oh man, it is a smooth shaver, and there's plenty of residual slickness here on the 345 Derby just to allow that razor to glide. Beautiful shaver here, no question about it. So if you've been looking at the Blackbird TI and you think, you want a Blackbird and titanium is your jam, so to speak, I don't think there's any reason to stay away from it if you're considering it. Very, very nice. All right, let me rinse and we'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back, and off cam we did a warm water rinse, and then we followed that with the PAA alum, no stingings. That was a super smooth shave. Followed that with a cold water rinse, then we toweled off with our Lancaster towel, and now we're going to apply a little bit of Thayer's. This is Calming Face Mist, Cucumber Watermelon, and Justin, Carry On Steady Now, sent me this, and we're going to give it a go, and this stuff smells great. I got to say, it's a light cucumber watermelon scent. Again, by Thayer's, beautiful scent. It's nothing that's going to hang around because the Thayer's witch hazel products, the scents on them are just light. They don't hang around or linger, so they're not going to interfere with your aftershave, and that feels nice and it smells nice. Okay, so today we use 345 Soap Company Derby. Excellent. If you like the scent of Baccarat Rouge 540, you'll probably enjoy this one. High quality, great price, excellent stuff. We use the Blackbird in titanium. Phenomenal shaver. If you've been considering a titanium razor from Blackland, I don't think there's any reason to stay away from it. It shaves magnificently, as does the stainless steel version. And we'll use that more as time goes on and maybe compare it with stainless and see how that goes. We use the APShaveco brush, handcrafted series, our Captain's Choice bowl, and we're going to close it out today with, this is Straight Gold Shave Grant, which is a mixture of Creed Aventus and Baccarat Rouge, so it will go nicely with the Derby, and we're going to be, after using this, off to the races and smelling fantastic. Man, this is an awesome scent. Aventus and Baccarat Rouge is just a phenomenal combination, and I'll be using this full set soon, the Grant, because it is beautiful stuff. Available at the Razor Company, by the way. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. This was a great shave. We're going to be off to the races and having a great day, and I hope you have a great day as well. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way, and as always, God bless.